So you wanted to do something with the fan?
Yes, because when we're going down the freeway, that thing drives me crazy, the rattling. And then at night, that light comes through. We do have a cover to help keep that from coming in the bed area, but this will be nice to have a cover.
Yeah, it should quiet things down and reduce the light coming in. So this will be good. Okay, so here's what I ended up picking up. I bought my fan cover from Vanmade Gear out of Oregon. Comes with the cover, some instructions, and the small magnets that go with it. So you're just going to need to unscrew 4 screws that hold that housing, that bezel around the Maxxair fan. Once you get all 4 of those removed, which it's not a big deal, just start gently pulling the perimeter bezel housing out. You don't want to snag any wires or anything like that. Once you do that, take the cover, put it on underneath the fan housing, kind of keep it centered where you want it. And now you're going to take the magnets that are included with the kit, and they're going to find their spot because the cover has some pretty strong magnets, and you just snap them into place. Just go all the way around the perimeter of the housing. There's 4 on one side and 3 on the other, so the cover can fold onto itself, and depending on how you want that oriented, linear or perpendicular with your van, you're going to make that decision and figure it out. But once you get that done, make sure the cover's centered on the bezel, and the magnets are all still just loose on the back side. Make sure it looks good and that's the way you want it. Flip it back over, and you're just going to take some tape and lock those into place. I just use Scotch tape because once the housing's up in place, the headliner material will compress it and keep it locked up. So once that's all taped up, you're just going to gently put that back in. You want to find the original holes that those screws were mounted to, and just gently put it up in there, and be aware of how you wanted that cover oriented, because this is going to dictate where it goes. And rather than use a screw gun, I opted to just use a screwdriver. I didn't want to strip anything out, and I wanted to make sure I was finding the original holes when I was putting it back together. It's about a 10-minute job. It's really not anything too difficult here. When you put that bezel back in, you just want to make sure you don't bind any wires or anything like that. So when I was done, I went and took the Maxxair remote and just made sure that the fan continued to operate appropriately, and I didn't, squish a wire or do anything crazy. And that's pretty much it. That's the installation. It's super easy. Highly recommend this.
That's awesome.
What do you think?
I love it. It's pretty easy to do.
Yeah,
It's pretty easy to take on and off.
So if you want just a third of it open, and I think you can actually pull it all the way back.
Wow, that's genius.
Liking that?
Yes.
It should keep noise out, and
The color matches really well. It was the silver.
yeah, I like that. It's good. I think it came in like a tan and a couple other colors, but that one seemed like it'd be the best. So cool.
Yeah, it looks nice quality. Plus it's got a cute logo.
Thanks for your help.
Hey, anytime.